So I've got my Syndicate shirt on. What does that mean? It means it's new comic book day. So I got a few books, and I did get a package in, and I did actually watch What If. So let's have a little discussion, shall we? Welcome back, family. Thank you so much for joining us here again at Ohana Comics. I did pick up a few books today, and it is Wednesday. It's already 9:20 at night, but I'm really determined to try to get this video out on the correct day for a change. It was a long day for me at work, and I got home and had a quick meal and decided it was only a 35 minutes What If, and I wanted to watch that while I was eating. So let me just talk about, no. I'm going to do it the way I said I was going to do it. And first, I'm talking about new comics. So, one of the first ones I picked up, and you see I'm zoomed in here so I can get you good views. Yeah, it's an Ultimate Fallout number 4. It's the reprint. I'm not exactly sure. What I'm worried about this is I'm worried about people. This is really, really close in the cover to the original first print. And what worries me is that people may try to pass this off as the actual original, and I know that there are differences that serious collectors are going to know, but there may be new collectors that get duped by this one. So if you happen to see anybody trying to dupe new collectors or anything, call them out on it. Make sure that I didn't even notice that. He's got a few taped bags here. John, are you running out of the self-adhesion bags? I mean, I think I got some if you need them, so let me know. Anyway, if you see somebody trying to sucker a new collector, like I said, call them out on it. Okay? Another one of the cosplay Red Sonjas. This was actually in my pull lists. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Technolands number 1, and I believe I got this last week, but I think this is a different version. Dang. I did so well with the other day. I lost it. It was an aberration that I actually could start flipping things correctly. But that one's actually got one of the self-adhesive bags. 2 copies of Dark Ages. I believe these are cover A and cover B. These were on my pull list. We need to back up a little bit so we get the whole book in. There we go. Sorry, if you haven't figured it out yet, that's where my screen is. A Sweet Paprika number 2. And this is one of the ones that's in the poly bag, which means it's a book. And then the A and B covers of Batman Fear State Alpha 1. And these are actually really nice looking covers here. So if you get a chance, you want to pick these up. Now, I got there pretty close to opening time today. They had, and I didn't know this was going to be out at a time, a 1 per store variant of a Stray Dogs. Now, you know what? I'm going to pause this so I get the actual information. Give me 1 second. Okay, it's called the Cover Gallery. And I don't know what's inside. I'm wondering if it's a book with pictures of all the galleries. On the back, it actually shows covers by these people, additional covers by these people. I didn't notice the name Chrissy Zullo and Trish, whatever name. Anyway, I'm bad with names. I'm sorry. But when I got up to the counter, I saw the book. I'm like, ooh, what book is that? And I heard it was the 1 per store. One person looked at it and saw the price, which, by the way, is a fair price, very fair price. And the person next to him said, "Are you going to take that?" And my question was like, and I said, I'm basically like, yeah. And then the guy next to me, yeah. Well, the first guy decided not to take it. The second guy did, so I didn't get it, neither did the other person. The point being that this 1 per store variant, I know the person that actually did take it. And I know I'm also not somebody who always jumps on the 1 per store and the 1 for 100. I mean, some of the ones I like and I think have potential. But I don't just arbitrarily say, yeah, here's $50, $100. on that particular book. This one caught everybody's attention, even the what's the word of conservative buyers. Okay, not the people that just go throwing money left and right. And I looked on eBay earlier, and the prices are just getting higher and higher. Now, this is one per store. I think roughly there's 2,500 stores in the United States. I don't know if that also includes stores that they're sending to in England, in Europe, I assume. In Australia, I assume. Are we bringing up the cover to the count now to 3,500 worldwide? It's not a big number. And with the heat that Stray Dogs is generating, this book seems to be primed to explode. Okay, so if you can find this book, and right now I'm saying if you can find it for under $150 as of 10 o'clock at night on New Comic Book Day, September 1st, you might not even be able to find it at that price right now. I don't know if this one's coming back down. I don't know if this is, as JP Budget Collecting would put it, and I'll be back. So, I did receive the last batch of the books from Southern Comic Geeks live auction/sale. And I even got a message from them. It came on Monday, I'll be honest. And I got a message from them. Did you receive the books? I said, yes, I'm waiting for New Comic Book Day so I can make a video and open them up. Now, I'll be honest, I don't remember what I got. And that's actually kind of part of the fun. So, first one up is what I got. Oh, okay. So, yeah, it's a What If book. What If the Invisible Girl Had Died? This is actually a really nice looking copy. No, maybe not as great as I thought. But again, these were not expensive books. These are books I wanted to get just because I wanted to read them. So anyway, What If the Invisible Girl Had Died? And this is just because I'm loving the What If series. I should have pulled that one out last so I could talk about What If. This one's in a Mylar. ROM number 16. Beware the Watch Wraith. And I think this is in a Mylar for a reason, but I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. Do you think they're ever going to bring ROM to the MCU? I don't know. Oh, we also have... and I did like this one. I always wanted to get it, too. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, number 25, the variant edition, the Mark Bagley Skyline variant. And no, I'm not going to make it sound like, oh, he knows all the books. They put the little note there for me to read as I was doing this. And this book, I definitely remember because I wanted to get this, was the second printing of Daredevil number 25. Yes, I know it's not as hot and coveted as the first print, but still, that's one heck of a great cover. So, that's all my books in for today. I got some reading to do. Gotta love it. I did get a chance to watch What If, and I'm still enjoying the series. Nothing has hit me as hard as the second one with T'Challa. What if T'Challa had become Star-Lord? But this one, it was deep. It was definitely deep. I don't know if anything that I say is going to be considered a spoiler. So if you do not wish any spoilers, you might want to fast forward for a little bit. Or the only other thing I'm going to say after this point really is the fact that the first, second, and third people, as of today, have still yet to contact me to be the winner, so they can claim their prize of the 500 subscriber video. So, guys, make sure that you do that. And so let me talk about What If for a little bit. The What If story today was, I'm saying this slowly, so you have a chance to like and subscribe before you turn off the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to these videos. I need your help, guys. Today's What If is, okay, if you're still here, I assume you want to know. What if Doctor Strange had lost his heart instead of his hands? And my first thought was actually literally, like they pulled it out of his chest and he'd be dead. And then I understood that what it meant. In the Doctor Strange movie, he asks his Rachel McAdams character to go with him to the conference. And she says no. Pretty much it's basically, what if she had said yes? And the car accident kills her instead of him. Doesn't injure him, but just straight out kills her. And, he then follows the same kind of path going for knowledge in his grief rather than trying to fix his hands, and winds up at Carmitage and does the same thing and defeats Dormammu and follows pretty much the same timeline, but then gets the Eye of Agamotto with the Time Stone in it, and he starts trying to go back in time to save her. And if you ever watch it was in the 2000s, the movie The Time Machine, the remake, it really wasn't a great movie, by the way, that Time Machine movie. But I love the special effects of the moon and the Ice Age as he gets knocked out with the time machine. But at the very end, he's going into the future, way into the future, to try to find out why can't he go into the past to save her. And in the Time Machine movie, he loses the love of his life, then creates a time machine to go back and save her. He had already been toying with the idea of the time machine, but he becomes obsessed with making the time machine to go back. Every time he saves her, she dies a different way. If you've watched What If, you get the idea, you know where this is going. So he goes way into the future to find out, well, why can't he? And one of the future people or creatures or whatever, played by Jeremy Irons, says to him, you can't go back in time to save her because you created the time machine to go back and save her. If she lived, you wouldn't have created the time machine. Hence, you wouldn't be able to go back and save her. You're creating your own paradox. Now, this is following a different time, what do you call it, definition of time travel than in Marvel Endgame. They announced that, it's not like Hot Tub Time Machine. Die Hard? No, wait, that wasn't Hot Tub. But it's the same idea that no matter what he does, she winds up dying a different way. So he decides he needs to change this, and they point out that the Ancient One comes back from us through some sliver gateway from the Dark Dimension, and says this is an absolute point in time. It cannot be changed, meaning that there must be absolute points. They're introducing this into the MCU. They wouldn't be introducing this unless it has other meaning in other areas. Meaning, I'm wondering if this is going to wind up with Wanda's kids, that they cannot be brought back, and that's an absolute point. So, hang on a second. Yeah, I had to stop for a second because the missus was coming down the staircase, but trying to come down really, really quiet, so all I hear is this creaking of steps, which is freaking me out here. So I had to pause to find out what's going on. Now, she's in the other room. She'll be passing by in a second. Like, I need that. So, we're definitely getting absolute points in time. They've already stated that everything in What If is actually canon. And they're pointing out that the Watcher cannot interfere, that he has the power to interfere, but he doesn't. And we know in the comic books he occasionally does, because there is no absolute rule in comics that they can't break. But overall, I like the episode again. It really makes me wonder where Phase 4, 5, 6, 12 are going. Yes, I know you're coming this time. She's carrying a box. So, say hello.
Say hello.
Yeah, there goes the hand.
Say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
They barely saw that.
I would go in, but I don't have my dress up.
Oh, that's okay. You heard that she was actually thinking about... Anybody, you can say hi. Text in, hi, Mrs. or something like that, so you know that she knows that you saw her. You acknowledged her hand. So, anyway, again with the creaking steps. That's my fault, I know. I gotta fix creaking steps. Glad I wasn't talking about a horror film or something. Yay. Okay, so now I gotta worry about when I sleep. Great, thanks. Okay, so anyway, yes, again, if you like the content and like watching me getting scared by my own wife, why not? Don't forget to click like. Don't forget to subscribe. Got to continue growing the channel. Remember, 750 is going to be Amazing Spider-Man number 210 and 9.2 white page. That's going to be the as we get closer to that. I'm really proud about that one. If you're one of the 3 winners, I'm not going to say names. If you think that you had a chance of actually winning, and you could be either the first place or the runner-up if the first place doesn't claim, or the runner-up if the runner-up doesn't complain that, That way that works. You have to go back and watch the 500 subscriber winner video. That's the one with Rafiki holding up the comic book saying, it is time. I tried to make that one as standoutish as I could. So, I mean, yes, I want you to subscribe, but I do want you to also watch the videos. That's kind of the point here. But yeah, I got to go get some sleep. We're getting close to 10 o'clock. I still got to condense this and send it off. My rating for the What If is, let's see, What If number 1, 7. Number 2, 9.5. Number 3, I'm going to give that one an 8. And I'll give this one actually an 8.5. I like this one a little bit more. I like the music in it. Music in it was really good. It's animated, but they're not, what do you call it, pulling out. They're not pulling any punches in it. They are going all out, and I love to hear the actual voices. Guys, thanks again for joining me. But as always, I'm out.